Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to spend the night in a den full of hungry lions? You know, this is not just a legend, it's a true story from the Bible, where one man's faith in God turned a death sentence into a testimony of divine protection. Today on Sacred Lens Stories we step into the book of Daniel, chapter 6, to witness the incredible courage of a man who chose obedience to God over compromise, and how God showed up in the most impossible situation. Daniel was no ordinary man. He was a foreigner in Babylon, yet he rose to become one of the top leaders in the kingdom because of his wisdom and integrity. But his faith in God set him apart, and not everyone liked that. Jealous officials wanted to bring him down. They tricked King Darius into signing a law that for 30 days, no one could pray to any god or man except the king himself. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into the lion's den. What would you have done? Hide your prayers? Stay quiet for a month? Not Daniel. As usual, he went up to his room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and prayed to the Lord 3 times a day, just as he had always done. His enemies were waiting, and they quickly reported him to the king. King Darius admired Daniel and didn't want to punish him, but the law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed. With a heavy heart, the king ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. Before sealing the stone over the entrance, the king said, "May your God whom you serve continually deliver you." Imagine the darkness. Imagine the growls and roars of lions circling around. The den was sealed and everyone expected Daniel to be torn apart before morning. But that night, God sent his angel. The lions' mouths were shut. Instead of being devoured, Daniel spent the night under divine protection. At dawn, the king rushed to the den and cried out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" Then came the voice that stunned everyone. "My God sent his angel and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me." Daniel was lifted out without a single scratch. The same lions that were supposed to destroy him turned into a backdrop for God's glory. King Darius was overjoyed. He ordered that Daniel's accusers face the punishment they had planned for him, and they did not escape the lion's jaws. Then the king issued a decree declaring that the God of Daniel is the living God, whose kingdom will never be destroyed. Daniel's story is not just about survival, it's about faith that refuses to bow even when threatened with death. It's about a God who is able to protect his people in the darkest places. If this story encouraged you, remember, the same God who shut the mouths of lions is still at work today. Hey, like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to Sacred Lens Stories for more powerful Bible stories brought to life.